Greetings, YouTube. The doctor is in. Dr. Urius Papers here, coming at you with another commentary on Dungeons & Dragons. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, hit the like button. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave a question or comment. All right, today is another installment of the Doctor's Spell Prognosis. We're going to talk about guidance. I understand this is not a spell. It is a cantrip. Got it. This is the next one on our list, alphabetically, according to level. So we're going through the cantrips first. Then we will switch over to spells, starting with first level spells. So let's talk about guidance. It's a cantrip. It's actually a great cantrip. It is one of the go-to cantrips for most gameplay for players. This is going to lead into a larger discussion that I'm going to have in another video about how players, from a player perspective, need to deal with traps. And in general, skill challenges or the use of skills, but mainly with traps, because guidance is an integral part of how players can deal with traps. Just remember that Dungeons & Dragons is a game of probability. It is all about statistics and probability, and it is all about maximizing your chances of gaining a success through probability. And guidance is one of the ways we do this. So it is a cantrip. It takes one action. It's touch. So you touch a willing creature. It lasts for a minute. It is a concentration spell. There's no save because it doesn't really do that. It is a buff. And it gives the target a D4 that they can add to one ability check of their choice. It's an ability check, not a saving throw, not a two-hit roll, not an attack roll, not a spell attack roll, an ability check. So that's things like investigation, perception, arcana, persuasion, intimidation, acrobatics, athletics. So it can roll the die before or after making the ability check. Then the spell ends. So if you know you're going to have to make a check within the next 60 seconds, it is good to have a guidance on you. It's also good to have somebody in your party that has the spell guidance, because not everybody gets this. It's clerics, druids, and artificers. Notice, no wizard, no sorcerer, no warlock. Clerics, druids, and artificers. Artificers are great. This is one of the go-to things. Artificers kind of dip in a lot of different classes of spells. They get some divine spells, they get some nature spells, they get some arcane spells. This is one of those. They get guidance. So they can help somebody along. They can give them a D4 to a roll. Now, like I said, this is integral for a lot of those things. If you got the face of the party and they're talking to somebody and they need a little help, then the cleric, the druid, or the artificer can cast guidance and give that help. If you are trying to intimidate somebody, guidance. If you are trying to go stealthily, guidance. If you're trying to find a trap through perception or investigation, guidance. If you're trying to figure out a magic item through arcana, guidance. If you're trying to figure out the religious implications of this mural that you come upon, guidance. So you get my drift. Guidance is almost necessary for every party to have somebody in it that can cast it. All right, that's what I have for you today. More to come, and I hope everybody enjoyed.